Guys, I'm Soham, founder of BuildNoCodeHustle, and we are on week two of our Build to Launch series. Okay, so in this video, we are going to be talking about our second component of Flare framework, which is log. Log stands for validation and planning. Now, again, this is one of the most crucial core component of your SaaS journey, and most of the people skip this. Okay, so in this video, we're going to talk about how you can validate before you build. Now, I come across I think 5 to 6 tweets every day on X. Okay, like how do you validate your SaaS application before you launch? Okay, so this video is for all those people who are confused, who are starting out new, who don't want to fail on their first startup. Okay, so before we jump in and I share your strategies, let's talk about the common issues. And if you fall under these issues, I want you to stop building and validate first. Okay, because I'm gonna save you with a lot of stuff, with a lot of failures that you might come across. Okay, so like I mentioned in the week one series, most of the people end up building an application that nobody needs. So they do zero market research, they don't study the market, and they end up building a product that nobody wants. Okay, the second one is zero feedback from users. They do not talk to customers, and when they launch, it's too late. They rely on the gut feeling or internal discussion, I don't know, and they launch their product blindly. And once they launch, they have zero signs up. Okay, so let's hope you don't do this. As well as they mistaken their family and friends as feedback. I'm going to be straight up with you. Your friends and family are not your customers. They're not going to subscribe or sign up to your startup. Okay, so you need to have a real one-to-one user interview and feedback with your potential leads or customers. Okay, and I'm going to give you different strategies. Some of them are free, some of them are paid, but they're going to help you to validate your product. Okay, so before we jump in, I want to be honest with you and I'm going to give you a tip. Okay, what I want you to do. So we're done with week one. Okay, and I hope in week one you had a time of like 1 week, and in that 1 week you might be having an idea. Okay, so this week, what I want you to do, just wake up. Okay, uh, make yourself a cup of coffee, tea, whatever you want. Okay, clear out your mind, sit down, get a pencil and a book or a paper, whatever you need, and I need you to spend some time in your own thoughts and think, where are you going to find your customers? Okay, where are you going to find your potential leads, your potential customers? Now there are different channels through which you can find them. I'm going to suggest you few. One of them is X. Okay, you can find your potential leads and customers on Twitter, or so called as X. You can find your customers on YouTube as well. You can find them on YouTube comments too. Okay, third one is Reddit. Okay, so I just gave you list of people where you can find your customer base, but just think it out, clear out your mind, know where you are going to find your customers. Okay, this is like the initial part of validating. Okay, because once you know where you can find your customers, then these strategies can be applied. Okay, so the first strategy that I suggest to everyone is launching a waitlist. Okay, so what happens is you're going to create a simple landing page, a waitlist. Okay, not even a landing page, a simple waitlist page with a really good and a clear heading about what solution your product has to offer. Okay, and you can connect it to a Google form as well. Okay, or Tally, anything you want to use. I would suggest go for Google form because it's free, but if you want to do some proper branding, go for Tally. There are different softwares out there. Okay, so what happens is when you launch a waitlist, you are basically collecting email of your potential leads or potential customers. Okay, these basically qualify as your early adopters or early users. All right, and the process is quite simple. Okay, so like I said, search or look out for the people where you're going to find your a platform where you're going to find your customers. Once you have that, and I hope you have sorted out your niche, your industry wherein you're going to be finding your people. Okay, uh, now this is up to you. I would suggest once you have your waitlist up and running, I would suggest to spend some money on paid ads. It could be on X, it could be on Google Ads, it could be anywhere. Okay, you can run a $10 per day ad, and trust me, you can reach out to more people, you can get more emails. Okay, so how do you build a wait list? So I'm going to give you different ways to build your wait list. So the first one is Framer. All you had to do is create an account of Framer. You can create a free, I don't think so they have free now. Let me just check. Oh, yeah, they do have. Yeah, they do have. uh yeah, I think you can use the mini one. Okay, so you need to subscribe to the paid plan. Once you have the paid plan, all you have to do is go to resource, click on marketplace, click on templates, and over here just search for waitlist. All right, and over here you can see there are free waitlist built for you already. All you have to do is copy paste it, add your content, and publish it. Okay, and if you don't want even to, if you don't wish to do this, you can use Lovable and Bolt as well, but I strictly avoid Lovable and Bold because it's going to end up creating a generic waitlist. Okay, and I want you guys to stand out. Okay, I don't want your waitlist to look like every other waitlist out there, because I check all the waitlist of the upcoming SaaS or people who are building something. They have used Lovable or Bold or Rocket. I don't know, but they have used an AI tool, and you could just smell the design of, like, the UI design which has been generated by AI. It creates a generic, same, similar heading, hero section, and all that stuff. Okay, but your platform should stand out. So I would suggest to use Framer. Okay, spend some money on ads, and like I said, okay, you can use this to your advantage. And they have like a list of variety over here, and most of them are free if you can check over here. And I would suggest to have a structure. If you're creating a waitlist, create a clear heading. Make sure that the heading is clear. Use Google Form to capture their email. Add a few features. Okay, you need to tell your users that, okay, my product is solving this problem of yours. So you can add a components or a UI card of features over here. I'm just going to show you. I hope they might be having one over here. Let me check. Is this the one? Let's see. Yeah, you can use this as a reference. They have added a feature, they have added about a section. You can add a video as well, but in order to have the video, you need to have the product ready. But it depends on you. But before you build something, just validate your product first. Okay, I don't want you to get too excited in building something. Okay, because I know it just messes up your self-esteem and confidence. Even if you build an idea and it doesn't work that way, it just affects you. Okay, but this is like a proper structure that you can use in your waitlist. Okay, moving on to the next strategy, which is build in public. Now I'm gonna give you one more tip. If you combine waitlist and build in public, you are unstoppable. Okay, so what happens in build in public is, this is mostly for people who are not, who are not confident in showing their face, who are not comfortable, who get awkward in front of camera like me. But I have no other option. Uh, but yeah, you can use X as a platform to share your journey if you're not confident showing your face. But if you're okay, if you're an extrovert, you don't mind being awkward in front of camera, you can use Instagram, you can use YouTube as well, and you can vlog and show your journey. Building in public, trust me, works 90% of the time. And if you have a fear that someone is going to steal your idea, throw it out. No one's going to steal your idea, trust me. Everything comes down to execution. Okay, even if I come across an idea that someone is building in public, execution matters. All right, so you have nothing to be afraid of that someone is going to steal your idea or anything. Just trust the process, trust yourself, trust your product, have faith in your product, and go ahead and build in public. Okay, now what you had to do is you had to share your journey. You had to share your problems, you had to share your discoveries, you had to share your mess ups as well. You can share your mock-ups. You can share, like, this is the light version, this is the dark version, guys, which one should I go ahead with, and stuff like that. You need to engage with them. And I would suggest, if you're using X, do it like every day. Do it every day, once or twice. Like, there is a different strategy, but I would suggest to do it every day. One other strategy of building in public is using uh, email marketing tools. Now, one tool, this is the free tool that I am going to suggest to you, which is Loops. All right. So you can use this in your advantage. So what you have to do is you have to build your wait list. You can use Framer, Lovable, Bolt, anything. Okay. Get the email, push it into Loops. Okay. And by the way, Loops is free. Okay. It's free for, I think, 1,000 subscribers. Yeah, as you can see, it's free, and moment you hit 1,000 and it goes ahead 1,000, then it becomes $49 per month. But even if you get 500, 200 people subscribing or being added to your waitlist, that's a win situation. Okay, so that's why I suggest spend some time on ads, spend some money on ads, because the more you are able to reach out to people, the more people are going to know about your product. All right. So yeah, so what you can do is add those emails into Loop, all right, and run a weekly campaign. And in the campaign, share your journey. What happens is most of the people build their wait list. Okay, people join the wait list, and then there's nothing. There is silence. You have no clue what's going on with the startup. You just forget. Okay, because people are busy with their own life, and you are building somewhere the in the world, and no one has any, like, no idea about what you are doing. Okay, so I would suggest to keep your early users engaged with your content, and that's why build in public like comes in handy. Okay, so the more user come in, it basically validates your idea that these people are ready, are willing to pay for your business and your services. So all you have to do is post weekly, okay, ask for feedback, share your learnings, share your mess ups as well, share your MVP demos, customer wins, and document everything. Okay, just share your journey, the whole journey, to the whole world. All right. The third one is using our AI validator. Now, if you are a member of our community, you can use it for free. I'm just going to give you a demo, but before demo, I want to show you, like, give you an idea of what this AI validator is. So this AI assistant basically helps you and tells you beforehand if you should build your product, or you should improvise, or you should kill it. Okay. Now this isn't some generic AI assistant which is going to tell you, oh, your app is good, your app is this and that. No, no. I had designed this AI assistant in a way wherein it gives you a straight up brutal, practical, no fluff, no BS solution. Okay, so what you'll get out of this AI validator, it gives you the market gaps. Okay, it gives you a list of top five competitors in your niche or industry or for your product. It tells you what are your USP, your differentiators of a product. It tells you whether you should go ahead with your product, or you should improvise, or you should kill few features, or you should kill the whole product. Okay, before wasting your money, your time, your sanity. Okay, and then it scores your startup as well. So the score is based on seven key pillars. Okay, so the seven key pillars are customer acquisition channel, moat, unique value proposition, advantage, revenue model, cost and build and scale, passion and excitement. And the whole scorecard is based out of 14 points. All right. So I'm going to show you a demo of our AI validator. So if you are a member of AI Validator, I mean, Build No Code Hustle, you can use it. All you have to do is click on Product AI Validator. It's going to ask a few questions. I have a dummy app data over here, and I'm going to show you live how it works. I'm going to paste the problem statement over here. There you go. So this is basically a AI powered emotional wellness companion, and let's see how does it validates. Let's select target audience as well. Propose solution. Core features. And let's add monetization plan as well. Let me check. So I'm gonna go ahead with subscription over here, and for industry, I'm gonna select mental health. There you go. And now let's click on validate. So the AI assistant is going to validate, study your whole problem statement, your use case, and then it's going to suggest you with the proposed solution. If you should kill it, if you should improvise, if you should go ahead with it. So it's going to take some time. Give it some time because it's going to do a thorough study about your app idea. There you go. Okay, so here's your report. It shows the market gap, early detection as not necessity, combating stigma and privacy, seamless integration with daily tools, top fire, competitor, we, per headspace and calm, better help integration with AI bot. Real USP is going to be privacy claim as genuine rare differentiators executed truthfully. And as you can see, it has suggested me that I should pivot hard. My app's differentiation isn't strong enough against giants. Tighten the USP around privacy and empathy with transparent tech, legend growth hack, launch, and emotion detection challenge while users can import text. And as you can see, it has given me a score. Okay. And this basically helps you to validate your app idea before you go ahead and launch. All right. So you can use this in your advantage. And before you think that, oh, I'm going to steal your idea, nothing, everything is encrypted. You own your own idea. I have no ownership on any of this idea that you put in. All right. I'm just here to help you guys out to reach to your maximum potential so that your app is successful and you make money out of it. Okay. So that's it for this week's series, which is validation, like how to validate before you build. Now, in next week, we are going to be talking about positioning and pricing. So I'll see you over there.